we're going to focus on the 4 key innovations of Command Control. Those 4 key innovations are our ChatGPT integration for process identification, DVR playback, our switch functionality, and protocol mirroring. Let's get started. This gives you an overview of all the machines in your environment. This tells you that the machine is licensed. It tells you the name of the machine. It tells you the agent version and when it was last seen in the console. So to start with, I'm going to look at this machine here. So it's just pulling in the data. So you can see here, if we look at the system properties, it's got the host name, domain, boot time, processor, what platform it's running, the manufacturer, all of that kind of information. If I click here on hardware information, so it tells me what the machine is, and then it has the processor listed. If I just click on this down arrow, it gives me the load on each of the individual processors, and it also gives me the CPU core temp on each of those cores. So you can see you can get really detailed information in a very short space of time. Just straight away, I've been able to gather that data. So just close out of that. So as I said, one of the major innovations was Command Control Switch. So as you can see here, we have our display protocol. So for this machine, it has there is a local machine connected over RDP to our machine here. As you can see here, the display protocol, it says it's RDP. So I'm on this machine, but I'd like to see what's going on the endpoint. So straight away, if I just click on that, what it's going to do is it's going to open another window, and it's going to start pulling in the data for this endpoint. And you can see straight away, so what it has done here, and this is what we call protocol mirroring, it's pulled in the display protocol information from our cloud hosted machine, and then so you're able to see and create that association between the two. And as I said, that was the first thing it pulled in, and then it pulled in all of the metrics for that particular endpoint. So if I want to stick with this machine, and then if I want to have a look at the history, so if I click on view real time, so here you can see I've got a list of dates. If I go here, I can specify other dates. But let's have a look. So what it's telling me here is there were several RAM incidents on Monday the 25th. So I can click on that, and it can tell me, you can see there is a CPU as well. So if I click on that, so straight away the metrics change, and it tells me what was going on and at that particular time. And then what I can do is I can simply pull this across, and it goes through the time, and you can see the time is changing. So, and as are the metrics. So that gives you that detailed overview. But also while I'm in here, if I go to Task Manager, if I go to Processes, what you see here is a list of all the processes running on this machine. And you'll notice there is a ChatGPT logo beside them. So what I can do is I can just click on one of these, say this one here, and straight away what that brings up is it tells me what the name of the process is, the manufacturer, and it gives me a full description of the process. What that does is it very quickly, without you having to go off and search other sources, gives you an exact description of what that process does. And also what we do is we cache all of the processes in a inventory. You're not being charged in OpenAI for each of the queries. So that's just been a brief overview of kind of the 4 key innovations, which we're very excited about, and also just to kind of how to get around the solution. So thank you very much for your time.